Hello, my friend. This is Jesse One Eye Garcia. Taking the time to do a different topic now. I did on 4th of July. I did a dinner for pink salmon. Today I'm gonna do Sonora style chorizo, Mexican chorizo. I'm gonna get on my cooking mode. So let's see. I'm gonna turn my cup over so you can see my face, and I keep it nice and clean. Okay. Before we start doing the process, the first thing we need to know is what ingredients and what supplies we need. So first of all, we have cooking gloves. You can put these gloves if you want to cook for other people. You cook it for you, as long as your hands are nice and clean and sanitized, you can do it without gloves. Then we're going to need some Ziplocs, because once the chorizo is made, you can put them in servings, so you can freeze them and use them as you need it, depending on how much you're gonna be making. If it's for the family or if it's for other for events or whatever, it's good to have them on Ziplocs and keep them frozen, and then you take them out when you need them. We're gonna need salt, black pepper, oregano, Sonora chile, red chile from Arizpe, Sonora, from my hometown, garlic from my hometown, and you can see it right here on the package. This is garlic straight from my hometown, from the fields of my hometown. You need beef. Try to get beef with a little bit of grease on it. So I got the 73 lean, 27 fat, which would be the one ideal for making chorizo. One thing I noticed when I buy chorizo from the store, it has the little tubes that they cost like 99 cents a serving, that they have a lot of nerves. So they grind all kinds of different meats in it, and it's not very good quality. It doesn't taste really good, and it's too much grease on it. And you put a servings on the pan, and when you cook it, it shrinks so much. This is gonna be more wholesome. It's gonna be more flavored, and you're gonna enjoy it. So we have, like I said, garlic, red chili from Sonora. You can also buy these chilies from the, I'm gonna put it like this. You can buy this red chili from the stores on the spices section. It's about $1. You can, I don't know how much chorizo you're planning to make, but you can buy this. Our chili is from the field, so from Sonora, so it's organic. The oregano is also organic. Like I said, the meat, it all depends on how much you want to make, but I recommend that it has a little bit of a fat on it. Don't get the 90% lean, because it's not going to taste as good, and then you're probably going to have to add oil when you cook it. In this case, you don't have to. So we're going to begin by having everything ready. We have the salt, the oregano, the chili, the garlic, and black pepper. Of course, you have to have a drink when you're cooking, because you have to make it fun, and you have to enjoy it. What I'm going to start doing right now, I'm going to start breaking the meat apart. You can buy the meat in the packages like this, or you can buy them at the carniceria, the meat market, and order whatever you need and break it apart. Make sure it's nice and broken, because you're gonna be mixing this kind of like when you mix dough to make tamales, which I'm probably gonna do later on. I know people would like to know how to make the tamales, and so we're gonna break it apart, because we're gonna mix it with all the ingredients, the spices and flavoring. So once you get it all broken apart, we're gonna start adding all the good stuff. So like I said, you can use the glove, but this is for my family. For me, my hands are nice and clean and sanitized, and so I don't need to do that. And that's, if I was to have company, visitors, I would probably use the glove just for a sense of peace. And but we are here on my house, so it's all broken apart. My friend, when I posted a video on the pink salmon, my friend gave me a point, and when I saw it, said he saw the video, he really enjoyed it. But he said that I missed one item, that I should have thrown lemon juice on the salmon before I put it in the oven. And I explained to him, It's not that I missed it. It's because it gives it a little different flavor. If you are grilling salmon on the grill, it will dry it out. So you throw lemon on it, and it gives it the flavor. It gives it and gives it a different flavor. And when you eat it with and you drink beer or other drink. But when you're gonna drink with wine and you're gonna eat with wine, you don't want to throw lemon on a dish that is gonna be cooking in flavors and juices, because the acidity of the lemon is gonna give it a different flavor. So that's the reason I didn't put lemon on the pink salmon. But again, it's up to you. Whoever wants to do chorizo, wants to do salmon, wants to do whatever you cook, and if you have the right ingredients, you can do it as you wish. How it's gonna taste, it depends on how you like it to taste. So in my case, I didn't want to have the lemon on it, because I didn't want the acidity of the lemon to disrupt the flavor of the salmon, and with the other ingredients, and also with the wine that I was drinking with it. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna throw some chili powder on it. So you grab the chili, you can, and like I said, chili is the main ingredient, because you want the chorizo to look nice and red. So you throw a lot of chili. I mean, it's up to you how much you wanna do, but the most you put on it, the better it's gonna taste and the better it's gonna look. So, so you put a little bit of chili, and then you wanna throw some garlic. Also, the garlic, it's as much as you wanna put on it. The garlic gives it flavor, and it gives you the taste of chorizo. So even sometimes when they come into a house, that when I make chorizo, I say, oh, it smells like chorizo, and it's just the garlic that I've been chopping. A little bit more, people like it, and I'll throw more when I mix all this together. So we put more chili on it. I got my son to help me chop, to help me peel the garlic, and my wife was nice enough to chop it for me, because I was doing other things. But okay, once you put that in, we're gonna throw some black pepper on it. Not a lot, because you're gonna do it 3 or 4 times, so that'll be enough. And then you throw some salt on it. Salt, I don't like a lot of salt, but then it's a lot of chorizo, so we're gonna put more. But it all depends on how you like it. So I just throw a little bit to give flavor. Now, the oregano, it's a whole leaf of oregano. It's not totally broken, so you're gonna have to grind it. You can grind it you can use a grinder, or you can just go like this, see? And you throw it in the meat, and it's really dry, so it's easy to break apart in little pieces, so you don't chew into it, but you get all the flavor when you eat the chorizo. So this is basically how you put it together. Once you put it together like that, that's when the fun starts. So let me get a drink before I start having fun. By the way, I'm drinking a little bit of Moscato, which is my favorite wine. It's like I said, it's not very strong. It's really mild, and it tastes really good. So now we're gonna start blending all the flavors, the chili, the spices. It's a long process, because you have to really break the meat, and it's kind of hard to do it. A lot of people, they like to use blenders and mixers, but you want the meat to absorb all the spices. So make sure that when you do it, it's kind of like when you we say amassing when you're mixing dough to make tamales or to make flour tortillas. You really get into it, and you squish it, and you make sure all the flavors go inside the meat, all around it, inside and out, and that's gonna start giving the flavor, and giving the red appearance that chorizo has, that makes it appealing to the eye and tasty. So we're gonna throw some more chili, powdered chili. Like I said, you can buy it at the store, This one was brought in especially for me and my family from our hometown in Mexico. It's homegrown, it's harvest there, and then it's sent to us. And same thing with the same thing with the garlic. The garlic is also from the fields in our hometown. So I'm gonna throw some more powdered chili on my container. And the reason I didn't get it out of the bag is because I wanted to present the bag how I bought it, how I get it from. You can. There's people that come from Sonora and they bring chili to sell. We order it from over there. They brought it special to us, but you know, you use a lot of chili when you make chorizo. So keep in mind that that if you want good food, you're gonna have to spend a little bit of cash to get it. So once I got the chili, I'm gonna throw some more in the meat because that's what gives it the color and the most flavor with the spices combined. So this is the process. You just keep doing it until it's done. I don't want to bore you with this, so I'll mix it all up and then I'll come back and show you the results in a minute. So I'll keep mixing it right now. Hi, my friends. We're back. It took about 20 minutes to work all the ingredients into the meat. And I just wanted to let you know this is the final product. This is how it looks. And I wish you can probably smell it. It smells delicious. It's a homemade Sonora style chorizo. I put a sample on one of these packages. You can use different size sweet Ziplocs depending on how much you want to cook. But this is kind of like a serving for a 2-3 people breakfast. And you can do the same thing to the rest of the package. Just put the meat in the package, just put it in the refrigerator, and it will last for a long time. One of the things I wanted to say is that the only processed food here is the meat that we bought packaged. Everything else is all the chili and the garlic and the ingredients, so they're all organic. So that's the closest to get a healthy food. The one you buy at the store is full of preservatives and it doesn't have the same taste. You can also do chorizo with pork. I prefer using beef because pork has a lot more grease, and I'm trying to stay on the healthy side and drink my little wine. So this is how chorizo is made. I listed the ingredients. The most important part about the chorizo is mixing the ingredients with the meat, and you have to really work it out. People uses blenders and mixers and things like that, but if you want to really get the flavor into the meat, into every fiber of the meat, you have to really work it. Like kind of like when people is baking cakes and they work the meat and the flour into a dough. Or tamales, those are the best tamales and the best chorizo, the one that you really work your hands into it. So this is the final product. This should last me for a while. It's 5 pounds. You don't need to do 5 pounds. If you get the ingredients, you kind of work it out to make a serving for 2 days, 3 days, depending on how much you want to enjoy it. We eat chorizo in the morning on our breakfast, and you can do different, with potatoes, with eggs, with beans. However you want to do it, you can mix it up, and it's really delicious. So this is it. This is what I have for you to show you this time. I like to see if I can get people to like my videos, make comments, subscribe, and I will keep posting different videos, different topics. It's not gonna be always cooking. It can be other issues and other topics. And please share my videos so I can get motivated to keep posting topics, like whatever it may be. It's not going to be anything that is offensive. It's a learning experience for us. I want to be able to show something of what I can do, some of my talents. I don't know how limited they are, but I hope you enjoy it. Make comments, share my video, like my video, subscribe, hit on the little bell so you can get notices when I post new videos. And this is it. Bon appetit.